Hello. So, this is going to be a really unpopular opinion because, of course, the trends and the tides and lots of things that are right are pro Bernie Sanders. And the only thing that scares me about saying what I'm about to say is that I'm going to lose the great and compassionate and loving people that are following Bernie Sanders. You guys are probably going to start listening to me in about 10 seconds. And if you don't, and if you do, remember what I said. Um, I was a huge Bernie Sanders supporter. I definitely wanted him to win. I did. Um, I had little intention of voting for Hillary Clinton. And Donald Trump was not my first pick. Bernie was. Anyway, having said that, I'm disappointed at the lack of creativity in diplomacy and in peace work that came from the Bernie tribe to the Trump tribe. Um, what I dislike is that at one point I saw Donald Trump's willingness to work with Bernie Sanders and even admire Bernie. I think Donald Trump wanted more of that in his repertoire, his political repertoire. But um, Bernie, seeing qualities that are just so opposing to his personality and his colors and all of that stuff, just decided not to really go for it. And that's because Trump has major flaws when it comes to dealing with the environment, which is the number one um, the number one maker of commerce. Um, yeah, I understand where the rift comes from. It's an extremely natural rift. But I think there's a bridge of fire to walk. And if you've got the feet for it, you should try. We need to stop this continuing destruction where we see destruction. Like, I'm sure there are ways we could compromise on the route to utopia instead of destroying on the route to utopia. And maybe that is already what it is. That's what it's going to be. But I wonder if there would have been, I don't know. I feel like it could be a little different. And maybe that's not so. The math in that isn't correct. I would hope that that my math is correct in thinking that things could have been better had Bernie extended a hand and Trump, maybe tried more than once. But I think the rejection was so hard. And I feel for Donald Trump. I do. And I know a lot of people are going to throw their hands up and tell me, you're supporting Trump's agenda more than you're supporting Bernie's agenda. That's not so. I hope that Donald will choose to amend his environmental policies. I know that he's a businessman from another era, but I think that Donald also sees where the future is. And hopefully people won't want to punch me in the face when I say, there's a kind of still a good guy in Donald, and he needs to be embraced a little bit more. And I think we'll see, and I'm not saying this is the right attitude from him, but like, oh, you don't like me, so I'm gonna do more of the wrong thing. And I'm sure he's probably scoffing as he would be scoffing as I say that. Um, but anyway, yeah. I don't know. I just think things could be a little bit better. Okay. Later.